Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to do an update on AMC Entertainment Holdings, so ticker symbol AMC. This video is brought to you by Weibo. If you'd like to help and support the channel, check out the link in my description box below. You can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. For all you guys out here trying to get this bread, this is a perfect deal. So I did a video over a month ago putting you guys on AMC when the share price was $2.95, and since then it's effectively been part of a Reddit and Wall Street war. I realize there's still a lot of diamond hands holding the stock and they're just wondering what's going on with it. So I want to do an update. So in this video, I'm going to do a fundamental analysis of AMC Entertainment Holdings. So looking at where the company is fundamentally, and I'm going to do a technical analysis. So looking at where the share price is, the price action, and where I believe the share price is going to go to, which leads me on to my third point. I'm going to give my price target predictions for AMC. And guys, before I get into today's video, I just want to highlight on what's been going on with the stock market the past couple of days. It's pretty much been red all throughout the whole market. There's been a huge market sell-off across the board. So I just want to touch base with that. So whenever you see a sell-off or a dip in the market, don't get worried. As long as nothing fundamentally has changed, those reasons haven't changed, then you really should not be worried. So just be confident and hold your stock if you initially truly believed in that company and you believed you're going to get a good return on investment, then it's best to just hold on to that stock because the market has ups and downs. Okay, so you need to be able to enjoy the ups and weather out the downs. Welcome back to Investor Prime TV. David here. If you're new, this channel is a one-stop shop for anything investment. So investment ideas, investment discussions, stock picks, when to get in the market, when to get out. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and of course hit that notification bell so you don't miss any further uploads. With that being said, let's get this bread. So AMC Entertainment Holdings, they're an American entertainment theater chain. So they've got a chain of theaters worldwide. So their business has been affected greatly due to the pandemic as they've had to close theaters across the board. However, this year, I believe, is the year for AMC. I noted it in the video I did initially putting you guys on AMC. Part of the reason I believe that is from 5th of March, they're effectively allowed to open up some of the theaters so they're able to start operating again, which you see a good revenue stream come back to the business, and the business will effectively recoup all the losses, etc. And they'll be able to pretty much structure the business and plan out the business the way they were doing before because they're in operation. So currently on Yahoo Finance, AMC Entertainment Holdings, so ticker symbol is AMC. So the market cap is 2.6 billion, which shows that this is a mid-cap company. So AMC is a mid-cap company. They have a beta of 1.45, which shows that the stock has been volatile. Like I mentioned, AMC has been part of a Wall Street versus Reddit battle. Okay, but behind all that, AMC are genuinely a good company and I see good things coming for AMC. The average volume is 129.1 million shares being traded, which is extremely high. But they have a volume of 262.5 million shares being traded. That's more than double the average volume traded in one session. Okay, so there's a lot of investors getting in on this play. There's a lot of eyes on this play. A lot of investors are having faith in AMC Entertainment Holdings, and for good reason. There's a lot of activity behind this stock. So staying on Yahoo Finance, the article from the Motley Fool, why AMC Entertainment stock bounced early Tuesday. Shares of theater operator AMC Entertainment Holdings, AMC, jumped 15% at the market open. After a very volatile month influenced by Reddit chat room retail traders, investors are beginning to be able to see the company in the post-pandemic world. After raising nearly $1 billion in capital, AMC president and CEO Adam Aron said in January, this means that any talk of an imminent bankruptcy for AMC is completely off the table. Guys, this is huge because a lot of people initially thought that AMC was going bankrupt. The share price just kept declining. So people thought, you know what, that's the end of AMC, all right? Especially when the pandemic hit, okay, because they had to close a lot of theaters out. They weren't getting much business and they had to take loans out, etc., just to stay above water, okay, just to stay afloat. But since the whole mad rush of buyers, the whole Reddit thing, and also the comeback of AMC as a company, they've effectively been able to raise nearly $1 billion in capital, and any implication of them going bankrupt is pretty much just thrown out the window. Okay, so They're not going bankrupt, or they're not planning to go bankrupt. They're planning to do big things. They're planning to make a good comeback, especially when they start opening up theaters from the 5th of March. They're going to make a good comeback. This is great for the company because they're going to be operating back as normal. Everyone loves AMC. Everyone loves going to theaters, etc. It's part of everyday life, or was part of everyday life before the pandemic. Once this whole pandemic is under control to a certain degree, we can effectively start easing back to normality. Like, life can ease back to normality. So guess who's going to be benefiting from it? AMC Entertainment Holdings. This is great for the company, and this is even better for us investors getting in on AMC, or all the investors who are already on AMC, all the diamond hand investors on AMC, those who never had paper hands, who never sold, etc. They're going to be benefiting from this when the share price rises again. And long term, it can easily go back into the double digits. So if we look at the chart of AMC Entertainment Holdings, so ticker symbols AMC, as you can see from when I did a video around the 19th of January, the share price was roughly around $2.95. And since then, it's effectively taken off. Okay, so when I did the video initially, I didn't know anything about like AMC on Reddit. I just did my due diligence on the company and checked out, saw fundamentally that they were doing good things at the time. They had taken like a loan out, and they were pretty much restructuring the business strategy, restructuring the business model, etc. So I thought, you know what, this is good long term. And at that time, there was talks of vaccines being trialed or to be rolled out, etc. So by the middle of this year, towards the end of this year, at least a lot of people would have been vaccinated. Life essentially would have gone back to some sort of normality, and people would have been able to go back to theaters, etc. And AMC would have been benefiting from this. So I thought, okay, so from the fundamental, I thought, you know what, the share price is bound to rise, okay, long term. So as you can see, since then, the share price pretty much took off and rose until like $20. Okay, so a lot of retail traders caught Wall Street slipping. Okay, Wall Street didn't know what was going on until it was too late at that point. Okay, and then since then, they've effectively just been shorting the stock. But it looks like the stock has come down to a point that it kind of makes sense. It's starting to make sense from an analysis point of view. Okay, because the share price has fallen. Okay, so this is the dip. Okay, this is what I was mentioning about that. You look at this, you look at all the red candles, and a lot of people may start panicking, may start worrying. But I looked at this, I didn't really worry because I knew I was looking to hold this long term. Fundamentally, nothing had changed for this company. If anything, fundamentally, this company has gotten better. Okay, or fundamentally, better things are happening for this company because they've raised nearly $1 billion. And especially with the share price rising, they've effectively been able to make a lot of returns on the equity. So a return on equity being good is an indication that a company is profitable. Okay, so this is showing that this company is finally profitable. There, the price has actually fallen down to the 15-period moving average. Okay, which is effectively the moving average acts as a dynamic support and resistance. Okay, so it's moved down to here, and it looks like it's formed a base. Okay, its support base is fallen. Okay, the bears tried to bring the price down, so they brought the price down to roughly $5.63. Okay, formed the base, and it looks like it's taken off from there. So the fact that the base was formed means that there's a lot of bullish momentum being built up around this 50-period moving average. So a lot of bears thought, you know what, let's short this stock. Let's get this stock back to $2. But they failed miserably because the bulls and the diamond hands are winning. Okay, so they're back in on it because a lot of investors are actually still in on AMC. So going forward, I can give an initial price target of roughly around $14.55. Okay, because that's a good resistance that's been set. That's a strong resistance that has been set at the moment. Okay, although there was a close up to the $20, but so the 28th of January session open was below $14.55, and the bulls tried to take the price above that, but they failed. And since then, the price has just been below it. So I can see the share price heading up to $14.55, or roughly around $14, and testing it. And the way the share price has fallen, I can see when it gets to $14, there's going to be a lot of momentum behind the force. So I can see a potential breakout happening around this point. Okay, it may not happen straight away. When it does, the share price will take off. It could head up to $28 from there. If you believe in the company fundamentally, get in on the company. Okay, get behind the company, buy up the shares, and know that you're going to get a good return on investment from that company, okay? Because a company like AMC is good. They're now profitable. They've got a good return on equity, okay? So they're profitable, and long term they're going to do big things. They have visions for the company. They're going to effectively start operating again, okay, from the 5th of March, or they're allowed to operate again from the 5th of March, which is great news. At the moment, they're effectively renting out some of their theaters, which is bringing in some revenue for the company. So from the 5th of March, I can see the share price doing a lot of good things. Okay, like I can see the share price rising. Good fundamentals tell you what to buy. Okay, technical analysis tells you when to buy. Okay, so that's why I always do fundamental analysis on the company, looking at the strengths and weaknesses of the company fundamentally in terms of operation, etc. And then I do the technical analysis to see if it's a good time to buy now or if I should wait, etc. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any further uploads. And guys, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on AMC. Are you getting in on AMC? Are you already in on AMC and you've had diamond hands for months? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next video.